Today you are here with Align with Ariana. I want to welcome you to my channel. I am here to talk about some new things. So excited. So yes, I know that you've noticed that the channel has changed just a little bit. We're going to go into spiritual development, spiritual evolvement, sort of a beginner's guide to what it's like to be spiritual and what type of divination tools such as crystals or pendulums or cards, the different things that you can use on your journey to help assist you to grow further and be connected. Hey greatness! So click the like button below and make sure you hit the subscribe button so we can connect. Also, I do have my Instagram channel. I talk about things that sometimes I give free readings. So connect with my Instagram account, which is up here. Spiritual evolvement is very new to some of you, but if you're like me, it's not very much. So it's probably something that has always been there. You just didn't know what to put on it. You didn't know what name to put on it or how it connects with your life. So trust me, these next steps will help you on how and what to do. So in your spiritual journey and your spiritual process, it might be hard to remember that the most important thing on your journey is to just be free and not necessarily attach social events or different type of events to your spiritual growth. So when things happen, it's not by chance that it usually happens. It happens because you are on a divine path. You are here for a divine purpose, and 9 times out of 10 on your journey, on your soul mission, you have already created some sort of contract to get to this point. So if you are here, it is because of your journey. It's not really because you just happen to find me. It's usually you meet masters or teachers or people that are along your journey to help assist you to grow further and to learn more. My biggest step when I entered into this field was actually my mother. She was more so of a master than anything. She taught me a lot about connecting with myself, and she learned through a friend. So when I first attached to this spiritual life and how to grow spiritually, I opened what is known as the chakras. Most people call them chakras, whatever it resonates with your soul, but chakras are going to be an alignment, an ascension process within your body. It is a magnetic, energetic field that helps you connect with the deeper or the higher parts of yourself. So your chakras are your root chakra, then you have your sacral chakra, you have your solar plexus, you have your heart chakra, you have your throat chakra, you have your third eye or your ajna chakra, and then you have your crown chakra. There are so many more chakras. I think there's like over 100 and something chakras in the body, but those are the most 7 node chakras for your body to help align you with your spiritual growth. So in this beginner's guide, what you will notice is that once you begin to elevate and connect with these parts of your body, you will feel probably more sensitive when you're out in public, or you just might have more emotional connections to people or to things, or wanting to attach to your soul's purpose. This is the beginning level. You want to make sure during the process of your spiritual growth process is that you're keeping your chakras clear. So how do you do this? You do this by making sure you stay grounded and connected with the universe. Where spirit is out in nature. Spirit is connecting to things that are living, that is full of life. So once you connect to these things that are full of life, they help you keep your chakras balanced. You can do this through meditation outside. Yeah, that's spirit. You can do this through meditation outside, or you can do this by connecting with certain spiritual tools such as singing bowls and tuning forks. Tuning forks are connected to certain key elements within the Solgeo music scale, and what that does is once you put it on your body and you tap it, or you put it somewhere in your body and you tap that energy, it connects and aligns your frequency with that vibration. So you'll notice that on the music scale, all the different vibrations are there to help assist different parts of your body as well as your chakra frequency. When you begin to connect with your chakra frequency, you're able to change your environment. Now I want to warn you, when you connect with your higher self, be ready for change, because your spirit guides are going to assist you with that change. They are going to move things out of your way, especially relationships, people, or might even be a new change of environment. So you have to be willing to accept the change that is going to come, because I can guarantee you that the spirit guides will make a change for you. So as long as you make the connection and this is something that you really want to do on this level, you will know that you will grow from this. Another part of connecting, when you connect with those chakras, the chakras are aligned to different things. So you have your red chakra, which is more of your root. This is more connected to the money area. So the level of attraction when it comes to money happens through the root chakra. So if you're not attracting a lot of money, or you're having a hard time in this area, the best thing to connect with is your root chakra, because it also connects with childhood emotions as well as connecting with money. So these are the areas that you have to heal generally first when you enter into a beginner's guide or beginner's level of learning about spirituality. So the root chakra has the color red connected to it. When you think about the color red, it's much deeper. It causes anger. Sometimes it can cause you to go through past emotions, past energies, or deal with past trauma. This is where the color root red lies. So when you connect with this energy and you're trying to heal this energy, this is what you're connecting with, the root chakra. Sacral chakra deals with your sexual energy, the passion, different things that are connected from the Hindu culture as well. So when you connect with the sacral energy, it is orange. It's all about moving something forward. It's all about your senses, your emotions, being present in the moment, feeling alive. Sometimes if you feel that there's a blockage with just being connected with your divine self, it's a lot of the times in the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra will help push you forward and progress you in your movements and connecting with your higher purpose. Your solar plexus is next. Solar plexus is the yellow chakra. That is where your breath is, the life force. This is connected to the Hindu god, Lord Rama. Rama is also your breath, your life, moving forward in life, and it's your creative energy. So a lot of the times when you don't properly have enough energy, such as chi, this is connected to your solar plexus. Your chi is your breath, it's your way of life. It helps you get through, it helps you think, and it also gives you the motivation that you need. Anything that is connected through the creative side or the pushing out ideas side is going to come from the solar plexus. And this is yellow, as the flower and the petals represent forward movement, gentle growth, and actually been connected to the Hinduism god that I talked about, Lord Rama. Connected in a lot of African energies as well as connecting with Oshun. The mother Oshun, she represents and wears the color yellow, so a lot of this does connect across the board through all religions. Next, you have your heart chakra. It is the green. It is the flowers and the petals that represents growth and acceptance, and also it represents being able to accept your healing, being able to heal others, and to see what lies beyond your healing process. So when you connect with the heart chakra, which is green, that is what allows you to develop a lot of your psychic abilities, because it expands your energetic field, your aura. You connect with your feelings and your emotions. But if you want to know more about how you can be more psychic or increase your psychic abilities, please let me know below. Drop a comment and I'll probably do a video on that as well, how to increase your psychic abilities. But after that, you have your blue chakra, which is your throat chakra. This is going to help you open up past life traumas by being able to speak and be able to work on communication, being able to connect with public speaking and connecting with others, because that is what this chakra deals with. You have your third eye chakra, which is indigo, ajna, some call it third eye, and then some call it Ajna. Ajna is actually connected to the Hindu culture as well, and it is known as the chakra, as the gateway, as the opening. This is also connected to your psychic abilities, and to strengthen those areas you will need to go more into that. But know that on this spiritual journey in this path, don't be so focused on opening the ajna or your third eye chakra so quickly. Start and work your way up, because what happens is people tend to want to just focus on their third eye and they forget all the other chakras in their body and they get misaligned. The next chakra is going to be your crown chakra. This resonates with a white color, and the crown chakra is almost the overall picture or the overall being, but this is actually going to connect you with your higher self. So you are here because your higher self is guiding you on this journey. Now, in order to avoid problems or heals or karma along this path, connecting with the crown chakra is very important, because the crown chakra is actually like a guidance or an older sister or a grandmother that is there to connect you on your journey and on your path. And then you also have other chakras as well. Your soul seat chakra, which sits below the root of the chakra, is deep off in the ground below the root of the chakra. And then you also have the golden chakra, which is also known as, it's above the crown chakra, and it's gold. It's the gold star, your modus operandum, what you're here for, and it is the ultimate supreme chakra. That is one that I deeply connect with and resonate with, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to as well, but we'll get into that one a little bit more, because that one is very intense, and it takes a long time, and sometimes it doesn't take a long time. It depends on your soul's journey to connect with that chakra. But a couple of the divination tools that I want to talk about on how you can increase your spiritual growth and how you can grow further in your spiritual growth, then I'm going to connect with these. But first, before I get into that, be sure to check out my other videos where I do psychic readings on individuals that have deceased, or individuals that have been lost and been missing, as I can try to connect those individuals back to their loved ones and their families. But back to this. Now, the moment that you waited for was the divination tools. You want to know how to use them, how it works, and more about it. Crystals. Crystals are here to help you with your ascension process. 9 times out of 10, crystals come from the earth. No, not 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10. Crystals come from the earth. They come deep down from earth. They come from caves. They come from water. They come from the mountains sometimes. But they come from the elements of life. And when you get a crystal, this is Celestine here, but when you connect with a crystal, it's important to program the crystal when you get the crystal. So the crystal takes a lot of time programming, but it actually mostly takes intention for you to connect with the crystal. And once you program it and put your intention on it, the crystal can do the things that you need it to do. So I always have crystals on there. If you want to know more about the programming and how to get into programming your crystals to set intentions for your life and your destiny so you can manifest, please let me know in a video or comment below. So next we have a pendulum. Pendulums are used for clarification, to know that if you're getting the right answer. Have you ever had that time where you felt like you needed a direct answer to your questions, and sometimes you don't have anyone to call, and sometimes the next tarot reader, such as myself, might be booked up for months or maybe even weeks to get your questions answered? You can connect with a pendulum. Pendulums are used to get direct answers to your questions, but many of you don't know how to use them, or if you're like me in the beginning of the process, you're wondering, how can I use this, or how does it work? Do I just put it over a card, or do I just put it over a question, or do I just ask the question and it begins to swing? More than likely, if you just start with the pendulum and ask it a question, it is not programmed to your frequency, your energy, and how it works is connected to your subconscious mind. So if something needs answering, if something is part of your process, your healing, your growth is going to be connected to your subconscious mind, which is your higher self. So connecting the pendulum to your subconscious mind is very easy. Make sure that you use a particular herb and get a cauldron, and also get charcoal. Light that on it with any particular herb, such as mugwort or sage or something that is connected to the third eye. So you want to burn some of that on charcoal, and you want it to smoke. And when it begins to smoke, pendulum in the smoke, and you'll allow the pendulum to connect with the herbs and the energy of earth. If it's a yes, I want you to move left to right. And this is the beginning of the process of programming it. And then if you wanted to say no, you give it a particular direction. So if it's a no, I want you to swing in a circle. So once it begins to swing, you want to stop the pendulum, connect with it, and you want to begin to ask it a question. A series of questions, whether yes or no. Is today Monday? As As you see, it's moving left to right. So that is a yes. Today is Monday. Am I recording? As you see, it's moving left to right because I am. So now I'm going to ask you a no question. Am I a millionaire? And as you see, it didn't take it long. It's going, and it's kind of going very, very fast. But it's moving in a circle, which is a no. So that is how you program the pendulum. And you want to make sure that you get the pendulum that is best for you. You can use pendulums with crystals. Mine is a tiger's eye. I like tiger's eye because it's very accurate. But you can use anything you want. So last but not least, I have spiritual cards. As we know, it's divination, tarot cards for all of you that want to get into tarot readings. So if you would like a video on how to read tarot cards, be sure to drop a comment below and I'll get more into it and let you know how we can break down the readings. But for now, I'm going to talk a little bit about it. Tarot cards have been used as early as the 1500s time, and it was used as a divination tool to help you on your path. Now you have oracle cards, you have your rider or your basic tarot card, also have ancestor tarot cards. You have all kind of tarot cards that are connected to divination, but what they are mostly used for is a guidance, a pathway to give you clarity on which path you should take. Most tarot readers will be 100% honest with saying that it's very hard to get a direct answer with the tarot cards, but they are pretty accurate with giving you an overview of your life and an overview of where you're going and what is going on in the present energy that you hold now. So when you use and connect with tarot cards, it's very important that you place them in your heart space and begin to give them or send out a message of what you are asking them to do and for what particular reason. Not all cards can connect as soon as when you purchase them, so you want to make sure that you connect them with your energy and your aura field. This is very, very important. Now, if you do get tarot cards that are used or passed down from maybe your mother, your father, or your grandmother, you want to make sure that you give them a proper cleaning. I like to use sometimes Palo Santo, which is a wood that does help with removal and bringing things forward or towards you. And I also like to use rose blend, or just putting the herb rose onto charcoal and burn it, because it's a love frequency and it does bring that energy towards the card to allow them to be an assistance of love and assistance of guidance. So you want to make sure when you're connecting with the cards that you program them in the way that you need them and what you need to do them for. But this is very important as a beginner into spirituality, because your growth is going to be very important. You're going to often need guidance, and the best guidance that I can give to you at this moment is to connect with yourself during quiet time, meditation, because your inner voice is going to be the strongest. And to strengthen that voice is you must meditate very often to strengthen it, so you can hear your intuition to help guide you on this path. So I'm so glad that you chose to connect with me. I'm so glad that you came here to know more about your spiritual involvement and your spiritual development. Let's grow, let's heal, and let's learn. If you would like to know more about growing and increasing in your psychic field or just spiritual involvement in general, be sure to connect with me, Align with Ariana, for more details, for more goodies, for more working your magic. Peace, love, bye-do.